Hi, I'm Kristin Degou, and I'm one of the finalists for the Shooting Touch Sabbatical Grant. First question, tell us more about yourself. I really wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't have my family. So first I want to talk a little bit about them. My dad is an extremely passionate person, and he really taught me that if you have passion, then you can get anywhere in life. My stepmom is one of the hardest working people I've ever met. I worked with her for 5 years. She's a restaurant manager, and she's one of the best in New England. She doesn't cut corners. She demands the best from her workers. And, I worked with her for 5 years, so I know I get that from her. My mom, Karen, is a really compassionate person. She has this amazing gift with children, and, I know that it's just in my genetics to want to help people. We'll go on to the second question, which was just elaborate a little bit more on what you want to do with the $25,000. Obviously, it's a lot of money. I think the superior goal of the program is to use basketball as a platform. Obviously the game itself teaches a lot of values, but if you can use that as kind of like a foundation and build upon it, I think that would be my superior goal in this mission, is to teach people about, use basketball as the tool of communication. Obviously with people you don't even speak the same language, but if you're teaching sport, there's a way to teach the values, and I think that's what's important. I said I wanted to spend 2 months in Nigeria. I still do. I looked up, the goals of the Kasengui Foundation, and I agree with everything they say. Just help develop the game, teach kids about the game, and, teach kids and the people about HIV/AIDS awareness. That's obviously a huge problem. It's a huge disease, and I think awareness and prevention is the most important thing you can do in countries like that, to help spread the word about being safe, protecting yourself. The next phase of my trip, I said working with the NBA's Basketball Without Borders program in Senegal, kind of doing the same thing, promoting education, promoting HIV/AIDS awareness, and obviously you're going to be on court teaching basketball, but there's so many other things you can do, on top of that, and that's what I really want to focus on. I said I would like to spend 3 months in Treviso, Italy. I've kind of thought I want to go as many places as possible, so if I don't spend 3 months there, that's fine. I chose Treviso, Italy because you guys mentioned it in your video. Like I said, I want to go as many places as possible. There you can promote things like education to those kids. I just want to reach the kids that don't have a lot of opportunity. Maybe someone that's never even heard of basketball in their life. Like, those are the kids that you want to get to. Those are the kids you want to teach. I said also I'd like to spend time in China with the Yao Ming Foundation and Team Yao. They really promote the importance of education, so I thought, it would be a cool idea to maybe set up basketball camps and clinics after school. If it happens immediately after school, it's a good way to parallel basketball and education. You can teach them things on court, but also, realizing that if you put hard work and effort into something on the court, if you're the same way in the classroom, you're going to get the same result. The values are the same, and I think that's really important. We got an email from Justin, and being able to adapt on this trip is one of the most important things. And obviously there's been a huge disaster in Haiti, and those people right now are people that need the most help. And, obviously you can't go over there and expect basketball to fix all the disaster that's happened, but I think in that situation where you've lost everything, you've lost family members, you've lost your home, and you don't have anything, I think any ray of hope, any positive energy that you can bring over there, especially for the kids, that will really, really help them. I would love to visit Haiti, 100%, probably in the beginning, because those people need help and they need it soon. So I think that's really important. Other places I've thought about going: Australia, India, Spain. In general, obviously I'm willing to, consider any opportunity to visit places that need help the most. I think that's important in the trip. Shooting Touch is doing a great thing by allowing one motivated person to go abroad and create a web that can touch so many different lives. I think the number one reason that I'm going to be successful in this mission is that I'm so passionate about the game and about using the game to help other people that it's just going to naturally allow me to be great at it. I don't think there's going to be any greater feeling for me than to help others using the sport that I love. Basketball is an amazing sport because it's like a way to communicate with someone that doesn't speak the same language as you. You know, it's a way to build like a mutual understanding. And I think that's why the sport is so awesome, because of all the values that it teaches. You know, of everything that it teaches you about yourself, you know, hard work, that if you work so hard for a goal, you know, you can accomplish it. And that's going to parallel in everything in your life. Passion and purpose go hand in hand. When you discover your purpose, you normally find it's something you're extremely passionate about. And I agree with that 100%. A simple game can really make a difference and create positive social change all over the world. And it can have a great impact on a lot of people's lives. I think the last reason why I am the best candidate for this position is because I understand that I'm not just going, you know, overseas to teach basketball on court. I'm not just going to teach right-handed layups and foul shots. It's so much more than that. Basketball is like the platform. It's the starting line. It's the foundation. You know, it might be the most important because it's the foundation. It's a way to communicate. But my overall goal is to build on that foundation and teach other things: HIV/AIDS awareness and prevention, education, healthy living, and most importantly, creating role models. You know, I know how important it is to have a role model. If you have a positive role model to look up to, then you're going to want to model yourself after that person. And I think that's the best way to make the web. You know, the whole goal of the program is to touch as many people as possible. And through Shooting Touch, you know, if we're overseas creating these role models that come to the camps and they go back to their communities and they're great leaders and positive role models, they're going to touch many other different people. And I think that's how the web is going to spread. And I think it's a perfect way to show that positive social change is possible using sport. And so that's it.